A flash of green once moved through the woods of the eastern United States. Sharp calls rang out as long tails and bright yellow heads passed overhead. This was the Carolina parakeet, the only parrot native to this part of America. Then the calls began to fade. Before people fully understood the bird, it was gone. The Carolina parakeet did not come from a faraway rainforest. It lived across much of the eastern and central United States. Its green body blended with leaves, while its yellow head and warm red face caught the sun. A long tail followed it through the air. To anyone below, a flock must have looked like a bright wave moving through familiar woods. The birds lived in many places, from river woods and wet ground to open land near farms. They were most at home where large old trees still stood. Their range was wide, but it was not one solid block. Groups in different areas may have lived and moved in different ways. The full picture is hard to rebuild today, yet old reports show how much land the bird once knew. Carolina parakeets lived in loud, close groups. Moving together helped them find food and warn each other of danger. Yet those close bonds could also place a flock at risk. Old reports say that when one bird was hurt, others often returned and circled nearby. This may have made it easier for hunters to take many birds from one place. The birds ate seeds, fruit, nuts, and farm crops. This wide diet let them feed in woods, beside rivers and near fields. But feeding near farms brought them into conflict with people. Some farmers shot the flocks, while others later saw that the birds also ate harmful weeds. By then, the chance to protect them was already fading. Old trees gave the birds safe places to rest and nest. Hollow trunks offered cover from rain, wind, and cold nights. Across the country, woods were cut for farms, towns, and roads, while wet land was drained. The loss spread slowly, year after year. Even a bird that used many kinds of land still needed old trees, and fewer of those trees remained. The Carolina parakeet was easy to notice because its calls were loud and its colors were bright. Farmers saw flocks feeding near crops, and hunters shot birds for sport and food. Other birds were caught for cages, while their feathers were sold for fashion. No single pressure tells the whole story. Together, these acts harmed a bird that was already losing its home. By the late 1800s, reports of the birds were becoming less common. The reason for the final drop is still unclear. Illness may have played a part, and so may the loss of nest sites. What we do know is that forests were broken apart and birds were killed in many places. The story has no neat answer, but it shows that a bright and common bird was not kept safe. The last years in the wild are hard to date. Some reports came from the south after the bird had become rare, but they cannot all be checked today. New research suggests that groups in the east and west may have vanished at different times. This is an important clue, not a final answer. What is certain is that the loud flocks did not return. The last known Carolina parakeet lived in a zoo. His name was Ingkus. He died at Cincinnati Zoo on February 21, 1918. Later stories told of birds still living in the wild, but no flock was ever found. A parrot that once filled woods and river land was now known only from old notes, preserved birds, and a few faded images. The Carolina parakeet is gone, but its story still matters. A familiar animal can be overlooked until it is too late. A species may live across a wide area and still lose the safe places it needs. The lesson is simple. Keep wild homes whole and protect animals before they become rare. We must listen while their voices can still be heard. The Carolina parakeet vanished before its life was fully understood. We cannot bring back its call, but we can protect the places and species that still have one. Next time, we meet the Pinta Island tortoise. Subscribe for the next story.